It could be because I was, 7.5 months pregnant. I had this bowling ball belly in front of me, and my uke kept slipping off of my body. It was really uncomfortable because, like I said before, the YouTube channel was my husband's idea, and I thought, no, I don't want to do this. You didn't even teach the strumming pattern, Katie. Hey everyone, hope you're having a wonderful day today. If you're new here, hi, my name is Katie and I teach music lessons here on YouTube. I love helping people reach that next level, no matter what it may be. I woke up and I looked at my YouTube subscriber count and I reached 350,000 subscribers, which is absolutely mind-blowing to me. Whenever I have a student that is frustrated, I always tell them to go back to the very first song that they learned. Sometimes it's really hard to see how far you've come unless you've really analyzed what you have done or how far you have come. Sometimes in this space, I feel like, man, I just have so far to go. It's really easy for me to think about what I'm not doing or think about how far I have to go rather than how far I have come. So I'm right here with my laptop and I'm going to do something really painful for me, which is watch my very first YouTube tutorial that I ever made. I'm actually really nervous about this. Just a reminder, if you find this video EEU, educational, entertaining, or you find the information useful, then make sure you hit the subscribe button and the like button. They let me know that you like these videos and you'd like to see more. Hey, if you're a Patreon patron and you're watching right now, thank you so much. This video is dedicated to you guys. I don't want to hit the play button. Oh, I'm even looking at it right now. Oh, Katie. So I was plugged in direct here, and I was singing into a shotgun mic. Oh, Katie, that's really bad. No! Oh, you're over singing. You're over singing, Katie. You don't need to push that hard. Oh, you are so over singing. Stop. Oh, that's flat. Oh, no, Katie, no. Oh, gross, Katie. Come on. There's like not a single note that I like so far. Over singing. Okay, I kind of like that part. You're still over singing, Katie. Oh, that's so gross. Don't use your mixed voice there. Okay, that was better. Oh, you're over singing, Katie. Oh, yeah, you can take my whole life too. Gosh. Oh, no. No. Katie, you know better. You know better, Katie. Oh. And cringe worthy.
For the song, you'll need a C chord.
Okay.
A D minor.
Oh.
E minor.
Oh, I'm pulling the string out of tune. I'm bending the string.
G. A minor.
Okay.
A7. And a B7.
Okay. If I were okay. It's even painful now. Okay, there's so many things that I wish I could have changed about this. Okay. Background story. I am playing a uke that has 6 strings, so there are a couple of octave strings in there. I can't tell you how many comments I got how many comments I've gotten about this particular uke because, yeah, a lot of people say that's not a uke. That is a guitar because I see 6 strings. It's not a guitar. It's not a small guitar. It's just a uke that has some octave strings to give it more depth. Oh boy. Oh, Katie. Also, so another background thing about this is that I was 7.5 months pregnant with my first child. So she is now 5 years old. The whole YouTube channel was my husband's idea. I had been teaching uke and guitar and teaching voice lessons on the side. I was a bilingual literacy teacher, and then tried to move full time because I knew I wanted to have a family. And I thought, okay, well, we thought as a team, my husband and I, because we're a team, thought about what is going to be the job that is going to give us the most flexibility with the schedule, and it was going to be teaching. So I was teaching in-person lessons, and I also had a guitar subscription site. Yeah, guitar. I had a guitar subscription site, and I was making guitar tutorials specifically for my students. So it's kind of like an extra perk of taking lessons with me. And then also people that wanted to buy a monthly subscription would have access to those lessons. So I had done some video work before, but with filming this, I had no idea who I was talking to because, like I said before, the YouTube channel was my husband's idea. And I thought, no, I don't want to do this, because I just saw how mean people are to each other online. I thought he was going to forget about the whole thing. More time passed, and before I knew it, I was sitting in front of a camera playing a song, trying to teach it to an audience. I had no idea. I just had no idea who I was talking to. When I was filming my other lessons, I knew exactly who I was talking to for the guitar subscription site, because I was talking directly to my students. They knew me, I knew them. This was so different to me. Oh no.
Then I'm going to play my A minor.
You didn't even teach the strumming pattern, Katie. I didn't even teach the strumming pattern.
F. 3 counts. C.
Oh, Katie, come on. You know better now. Okay, so my husband, he actually edited the whole thing. I just sat in front of the camera and he edited the whole thing. I was filming on a green screen, and my husband does own a video production company. When I first sat in front of the camera, he had these lights set up in the green screen, and he did this really cool background. He's amazing. About a couple months into this video actually going live, which was August 10th of 2016, his video production business started to take off. And I was still teaching music lessons. I had the baby by then, and the baby was 9 months old. And then he said, well, because his business, which is awesome, was taking off, he's like, I can't edit your videos. So if you look at the very, 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 very beginning of my channel in 2016, you'll see that there's backgrounds, some really beautiful backgrounds. Those were done by my husband. I think the first 4 or 5 videos were done by my husband, and then also the chord videos for the guitar, like how to play a C chord, a D chord, that type of thing. So those were all done by him. And then when he said, I can no longer do this, I started to, my heart broke because I was actually really starting to get excited about this. And the reason why I started getting excited about this channel was because I started getting comments about saying, thank you so much. This helped me so much. I was starting to make a real connection with people. And I thought that all people on YouTube were just mean. It was I don't know, it was like Troll City of people just being super mean and super angry. And I thought they were just going to let me have it. And it was completely the opposite of what I expected. And I felt like, you know what, I think I need to take this as far as it can go. I'm going to try it. I really want to try, because my husband said I can't do filming and editing for this channel anymore. It's going to take up too much time, which rightfully so. And plus I had a full-time job of taking care of our little baby, and then also teaching music lessons in the evenings. So, but I had this feeling, I think I need to take this as far as I can go. And he said, I can't help you, but what I can do is I can help you set up your lights. We'll get a nice white background in the back, and that's what this background is. This is a chair from our kitchen table, and I've been sitting in this chair for years. Pretty much. I spent a lot of time in this chair teaching, and I learned how to use editing software. He taught me how to turn on the camera and focus it, and maybe a few tips and pointers here and there. But the rest of it, I learned a lot of, learned how to do YouTube from YouTube. So my husband definitely helped me get started, because I wouldn't have sat in this chair in the first place if it were not for him. The internet was a very scary place for me, and I wanted to stay far, far away from it, because rightfully so, right? There are some trappings to it, but I just completely didn't think about the positive side. So, yeah, thanks, honey. I had been sitting in this chair for just like an hour and a half trying to film this little tutorial.
C, G,
With you.
and what I'm doing with the strumming pattern, it's 1, 2, and 3, and 4, 5, and 6, and except I'm swinging the beat. The straight beat would be 1, 2, and 3, and 4.
Yeah, I haven't changed there. I still do that with the awkward eye roll. Oh, nice scroll. Hey, that's cool. I don't do that. I'm not that cool. I don't know how to do that. I just put the lyrics up.
So you can use that for all 3 verses. Now we're going to switch over to like the river flows surely to the sea.
Oh, man. Okay, here comes the B section. Oh, man. Okay, so if I were to do this over again, that B7, what I would do is that I would use a simpler B7, and I actually teach the other B7. Where's my uke? So, instead of this one, B7, I would use this one that looks like stairs. And then it's right underneath the E minor. Like the river flows surely to the sea, darling, so it goes.
So the whole thing would be E minor. Like the river flows surely to the sea, darling, so it goes. A7, D minor,
G.
G, and then we go right back into Take My Hand.
Take my hand.
F, C, G, F, G,
Can't help falling in love with you. And it goes back to the rest. Yeah.
In the next video, you can sing and play along with me.
Oh gosh, that was bad. That was bad. No. Okay, the fact that I gained 1,000 subscribers within like a couple months of this video being posted blows my mind. Because I just look at it, and I think, wow. Not wow in a great way. Oh man. But you know, isn't it so true that we're just so hard on ourselves more than we're hard on other people? Like I'm pretty, it's like, man. There are a lot of cringeworthy moments in that video. A lot. But, you know, it could be because I was, 7.5 months pregnant. I had this bowling ball belly in front of me, and my uke kept slipping off of my body. It was really uncomfortable. It really, really was uncomfortable to sit in that chair for that long. And I was frustrated because I'm like, nobody's gonna watch this video. Nobody's gonna care. I'm just sitting here and I'm trying my best. And I'm, because I love teaching, but because I just didn't really know what to expect or what was going on with this whole YouTube thing, I didn't know how it worked. But I learned a lot from this experience, from that first tutorial to the next tutorial to the next. In each video, I tried to make it better and better and better. Or, like, yeah, you know what? some people still leave me comments. They're like, what's the strumming pattern? And I'm like, I know, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. But I learned from that experience that, okay, there are some details within a song that I have to make sure that I have to include. And now that because I have full control over the videos that I edit and film and post, that, yeah, I've learned a lot of what details are important and what are not. So I'm grateful for the experience. I feel like I've come a long way. And then also with the over singing, oh my goodness, yeah, I oversang on a lot. Yeah, not very good. I've debated on actually remaking this video. What do you think? Should I remake this video, or maybe even remake the a play along? So that was kind of painful to watch, but also at the same time, pretty cool. Pretty cool. I never thought that this channel would reach 350,000 subscribers, let alone 5,000 subscribers, or even 50 subscribers. So I never thought that I would be editing video, that I would be researching audio, that I would be able to do any of this. I'm just really grateful. I feel like a big creative side of me was able to come to life that was dormant for a while. So I'm just really grateful. Just looking at this, yeah, not my favorite thing to watch, but I'm just so grateful. I guess it just goes to show that you never know what can happen until you try. I didn't want to start a YouTube channel because I was very afraid of putting myself out there. Because if you put something out on the internet, you're open to a lot of criticism. I completely understand that because everybody has an opinion. And for me, I valued people's opinions of me more than I should have. Is it good to care about other people's feelings? Absolutely. That is called empathy. But to try to control your reputation and your persona to everybody, that's not good. That's called idolatry and people pleasing. And I've learned a lot from the time that I started to now. I officially started the YouTube channel in 2017, at the beginning. That's when I started to kind of hit the ground running and film as much as I could. And having a little one at home and also working a lot, working in the evenings, it was very difficult to find the time to film. And so the time that I would film and edit would be during nap times. And then once my daughter stopped napping, then I would get up really early in the morning, like 3:30, 4 o'clock. And so from 3:30, 4 o'clock to 7 o'clock, I'd have time to work on this channel. So it's about maybe 2 hours through 2.5 hours a day that I have time to work on the channel. And then that, of course, changed with the birth of my second child. And now I have a 10-week-old at this time. So I have 3 children now, and I work on it when I can. But I'm grateful for how much stronger it has made me, just mentally tougher. It's really grown me as a musician, and I feel like it's really grown me as a person. I don't know if you have something like that in your life, if you're watching this, then you're most likely a musician. But looking back and reflecting, yeah, it can be pretty cringy. It can be a little frustrating, talking to your younger self, saying, you should do something. But show yourself grace. And instead of looking at how far you have to go, look back and celebrate how far you have come. You never know. You never know how God could use it. So 350,000 subscribers, I want to thank you for that. And most of all, I want to say glory to God. Hey, you know what? Pretty cool. That's pretty cool. You know what's also pretty cool? You. Hope you have a wonderful day. And remember, you are loved. See you in the next one.